it had to be VEGRO. Out of every motherfucking Marine on the island, it had to be VEGRO. This was just, hold on. Yes! Okay. So, this really just had me on edge when I saw this, with the beginning of the chapter, how Corazon, he brought back the devil fruit for Law, and he was like shoving it down his freaking throat. I mean, that was funny. Like, Law was like, will this really heal me? God damn it, will this heal me? And Corazon's like, yeah, just eat the fruit. that was funny. And then Corazon's just laying there, shot up. I'm like, oh shit. No, and it just, I don't want him to die, but I know he's gonna die, which sucks. And Law, he really has to adjust to his powers, and from what we've seen from the previous chapter, he doesn't really have that much time left. So, he's gotta learn how to adjust to his devil fruit abilities quickly, because you know, he's gonna do something, because he can remove poison. You know, from what we saw with those kids in Punk Hazard, so he's gonna remove it from himself, but still, he has to adjust to it. And oh my god, this came out of nowhere. I did not see this coming, honestly. At least I didn't. But Corazon, he gave information to Law, you know, about Dressrosa, and you know how Doflamingo, he wants to take over it again. So I mean, it's cool to know that Doflamingo, he recaptured, I guess, Dressrosa, because you know his family had it before. Dressrosa after Corazon's death, so that was cool to learn. So again, Corazon, he gave vital information to Law, and Law, he just happened to run into VEGRO, and VEGRO was just fucking armament. You ran into the armament hockey master, from what we've seen in the series. Full freaking body, Jesus Christ. And Law, see, VEGRO would have found them anyway on the island. You know, even if Law didn't tell him to, you know, come back to, you know, help Corazon, but he would have found out the information anyway. Well, probably. So they would have been fucked either way. And it's due to Law's naivete at the time. But still, it's just, you ran into fucking VEGRO? Law. Corazon, he should have been careful and just showed Law a picture of VEGRO, like, by the way, if you run into anyone who happens to look like he looks pretty shady, well, he literally wears shades, you know, he's got random food stuck to his face. If you run into a guy like this, don't associate yourself with him. But that didn't happen. He ran into fucking VEGRO, the last person you want to run into right now. And just, when VEGRO and Law, they went back to Corazon, that just, it had me on edge. Like, it seriously did. When VEGRO opened the letter, he's like, I see. And then he kicks Corazon in the face. Like, just stomps and just armament hockey punches and kicks everywhere. Even shucks Law. Team Rocket's blasting off again. And that was just so crazy. Now, Doflamingo knows as well. So, shit. Like, shit. So, yeah. Doflamingo, I guess at this point in time, he doesn't see Corazon as a brother anymore. I mean, sure, it's probably going to be hard for him to actually kill him, because he does kill him. Like, we know that. But he sees, you know, the rest of the executives as his real family know, rather than Corazon, who has betrayed him for, what, 8 years, I think it was? So, like, Jesus Christ. So, Doflamingo, he puts a bird cage, so, like, now we know how Law knew about Birdcage in the first place, and how he figures out the name of it, like, who knows, but with this, it's just, what the fuck? Well, Doflamingo, even if Corazon dies, his legacy, it lives on through Law, basically. Since, I said this last chapter review, with the Ope Ope no Mi, it's a heart, Cora means heart, all that stuff. If you want to know what it meant, just go back to the last chapter review. Okay, no. Okay, but still, Corazon in death will still succeed. Well, I should probably call him Rocinante from now on. Well, Rocinante in death will still succeed, because in the end, he helped Law survive, and like, who knows how they're gonna get out of there. Like, Law may suddenly master the Ope Ope no Mi somehow. Like, I don't know, maybe do something. Like, he has like a scalpel type thing, doesn't he? Or rather, like, room, cut that shit. Or maybe, like, transport yourself outside, replacing yourself with something. I guess that could work. So maybe he'll do that. And that's how he escapes? Maybe? So, yeah. And the chapter ends with Rocinante with a big smile on his face, because that's how he wants Law to remember him. But he doesn't want Law to see him as sad or scared or anything. He just wants Law to see him as happy, and he died saving Law. And even if Corazon or Rocinante didn't smile when he died, Law should remember him for the rest of his life. I mean, that was just cool to see how, Rocinante, he still has that pride, and, he wants to be, well, I'm sure that matters to him, but he just wants Law to live on, and he wants to be depicted in a certain way as a as an awesome dude, instead of, a crying little bitch. Smile on, your way to death. So that was really sweet to see. And overall, I love this chapter. I thought it was great. Loved everything about it. And I guess Rocinante either dies next chapter or the chapter after that. And oh my god, I'm getting emotional. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Alright, see you guys later.